don't think there's anything wrong with my game. I checked, maybe, I don't know, some issues with there is no issue with the recording, anything. It's just lagging a bit. So Jaheira started talking. I find it surprising we have so little to say to one another, Valigar.
I have little to say to anyone usually, and that is by my design.
You're just like me, Valigar. I understand still, we share much as druid and ranger, yeah. Yes, we share misconceptions and stereotypes, you know, as well as I, that our outlooks differ fundamentally. Perhaps, as a druid, any encroachment of civilization on the wild places is a loss to be mourned. I have seen communities destroyed because they did not fit the balance of a marsh or woodland. Yeah, Valigar agrees with me on this point of balance. Destroyed. Encouraged to relocate, but these are just different words for the same thing. Encouraged to relocate. I'm sure it was a dire circumstance. Someone thought it was. Responsible use was apparently not an option. I bear you no ill will, Jaheira, but druidic big picture balance can spawn very intimate hardships. Well, we shall have to agree to disagree. Exactly, as you see fit. Everybody should agree to disagree. Everybody's different. Oh my god, my ears. I need to lower the volume. Somebody help me, my daddy's dead. Hello? Is you a ball spawn? Please don't eat me. Daddy said ball spawns eat little boys. Depends. Maybe if I didn't have any food? I'm way too tempted. I am a ball spawn, but I don't eat little boys. My name is Jean. You won't eat me? Promise. My name is Tazit. If you're not going to eat me, can you help my daddy? Daddy got hit by the fire and fell down. I can't wake him up no matter what. Please help my daddy. I think he's dead. Perhaps the Rod of Resurrection might be able to restore him. Maybe, yeah. Or even perhaps a cleric in my party could. Let's see. Well, could you get them to help me? Could you please? I just want my daddy back. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jaheira, I am so sorry. What? What have you to apologize for? A lot of things actually, like the time I lit your hair on fire, or the time I elbowed you in the stomach trying to get out of your way, or... What have you to apologize for now? I just realized I never said I was sorry about Khalid. Wow, the party is talkative, probably because we are not in endgame anymore, we are in normal game. Thank you, Nira, I appreciate that. I liked Khalid, he was nice, he made me soup once, when we were in Bridgefort. Come to think of it, it was really good soup. You wouldn't happen to know the recipe, would you? Never mind, not the time. Yeah, I suppose not. We have one race dead, and we have Nira, 2 rods of resurrection. Will this work? Jaheira, you do it. Alright. But... yeah, I don't think... yeah, I think
It shall be.
Cleric? Oh! Let's try Rod of Resurrection. Oh no! I might be able to help you with a spell, let's see. Okay, so I had to make Jaheira talk to the boy, alright. What just happened? I felt myself hovering over my own body. Something was pulling me away to a distant place. I fought against it. I couldn't leave Tazit alone, and then suddenly I felt myself being drawn back into my body. Yeah, I don't like when you can resuscitate people in games. I guess for combat purposes kinda makes sense, but just... I mean, what's the point of war if you can resuscitate everybody, right? Let's pretend this is a very rare occasion. You're lucky. There was no guarantee the spell would work for you. You raised me, but such spells are so expensive. Never in my life could I have afforded to be raised. I feel unworthy of your attention, my lord, but I thank you nevertheless. Well, yeah, being expensive might be an excuse, but really... But you are Ballspawn. I thought all Ballspawn were the very incarnation of evil and death. I see now I was wrong. My name is Fedzak. I must apologize, my lord. I fear I've judged you and your kind unfairly. I have no reward to give you, but my thanks and prayers. You are truly a great force of good in the realms, my lord. Perhaps you will yet save Saradash. Okay, try not to die again. I use the spell because I can buy some more spells. Those are not a problem. Militia Guard. Ooh, that might be our entrance into the keep. But not yet, though.
Something on your mind?
Gromnir is a coward. We could use his men to help repel the invaders, but instead he's locked himself up inside the castle, and his soldiers terrorize our citizens. You're a militia guard, and he's probably a monster. You must defend the walls of Saradash. Alright. Is the city flooded? I think it is. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so our mission is to go to the temple, buy some scrolls. Are you looking for a good time right now? Seriously? Woman? Are you serious? Hey, mister, are you looking for a good time? What I mean is, you know, I'm just saying that. You haven't done this before, have you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. I saw you talking to Melly's son. I heard her say you were trying to find Gromnir. Please, he had my parents murdered. I want someone to kill that bastard. We'll do what we can, I suppose. You will? Oh, nothing would make me happier, but how will you get inside the castle? I don't know. Do you know of a way in? No, I wish I did. There's some people that say that the old prison underground leads to the castle. But they're all sealed up now, just like the sewers. I heard that some of the army outside the walls tried to sneak in that way, and that's why Gromnir had everything sealed up. I wouldn't know how to get down there at all. Well, if you didn't know how to get inside, then why did you bother me? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to do what I can. I'm sorry, but ooh, I think we should kill these damn elves. Just leave us alone. Okay. Don't need no tree-hugging refugees in our city. Why am I laughing? Just leave us alone. Come on, are we getting there? I think we should kill these damn elves. Alright, do I have to intervene?
The fair folk rarely have
Please
time
help
for
us,
small
Grommir's
talk.
guards just won't leave us alone. I fear this can only end badly. Yeah? Okay, let's talk with this soldier.
Something on your mind?
You got some business with us? Think hard on this, because you don't want to have business with us. Leave these elves alone. Figures. You find elves, you find elf lovers. Mind your own business and you won't get hurt. This is my business. I mean, not really. I mean, but back off or feel the wrath of a child of ball, I suppose. A ball spawn? Look, we were just having some fun. We don't want no trouble with you. We ain't stupid. We'll leave the pointy ears alone. Okay. Okay, can I talk to you again? Thank you for saving us from those bullies. However, I'm afraid we may yet run into trouble with the soldiers of this town. We have nowhere to stay. We have no choice but to wander the streets. I fear we will soon run afoul of Grommir's men once more. Well, if I find someone willing to take you in, I will tell you. We have no money, and the innkeeper turned us away because he feared our wives would draw unwanted attention from the soldiers. Who else would have the heart and the room to take us all in? I don't know. Another sewer entrance and more children.
Who are you?
Squeep. What do you want? You think you can hassle me just because I'm a kid? Can you tell me anything about this Melissan? I don't know anything about that. I'm just a kid. Really.
Loser, loser, loser.
Gromir has a big army. When I grow up, I want a big army. Arcana Archives. Arcana Archives. Now we can get into here. Let's go around in the street. Alexander Ralizar. Okay, Alexander. You don't look like one of the locals. Are you a child of Ball as well? Lured here like the rest of us to face our inevitable end? Yes, I am another Ball's offspring. We are all too common these days now, aren't we? I myself am one of Ball's progeny, or so I've been told. I guess Ball's blood runs thicker in some of his children than in others. That reminds me of my great-uncle Hegemony. Hegemony! Your great-uncle's name was Hegemony. Oh my god. Like, who named him? Not that he was much of an uncle, you understand, always in dispute with the local lord over his rights to the surrounding farmlands. The Duke had him thrown in prison for a year, and a day before the Duke's mother revealed Hegemony was actually a distant relation of the royal family. Something about a drunken thirst between the Duke's grandfather's brothers and a comely gnomish lass. Oh my god. Ian... Details are sketchy. Lucky break for your uncle. He was related. Not really. The Duke didn't want Hegemony making any claims against his throne or whatever those fancy macamacs sit on. So he banished Hegemony's family and sent my uncle himself to the guillotine. After the execution, they returned the body to his family, but nobody could remember where they had stashed his upper portions. He said. I mean, the guillotine only takes away your head. All worked out in the end, though. Hegemony's family couldn't afford a full-length coffin anyway. Okay, well then it worked out well. You are truly an odd one, gnome. Whatever possessed you to share this bizarre story with me? I was just struck by the coincidence is all. The royal blood running through great-uncle Hegemony's veins was as thin as your own Ballspawn's essence, friend, and in the end, it kept his family from getting ahead. Oh, you look a little pale there. Why don't you just forget I have ever brought it up? Is there anything else I can help you with? Can I ask you about Melissan? I hadn't met her until I came to Saradash, but I had heard her name. They said she promised to keep us Ballspawns safe, but it looks like we're all doomed despite her efforts. It looks like, I wanted to say this before, but it fled my mind. She almost behaved like, she's behaving like Nira when she put all the wild mages in one place and made it easier for people who wanted them to find them. You know. Is there anything else I can help you with? What can you tell me about Gromnir? I never liked Gromnir much. Too unstable, if you ask me. I came to Saradash seeking sanctuary, but when he took over, I decided to get as far away from him as possible. But how do you tell that a person is a child of Baal? Because he's violent? Or because he attracts violent events? Because I don't think you can just tell like that. One probably knows himself what they are, but not other people. Get as far away from him as possible. That's not true for all of us, though. I understand there's quite a few Ballspawn whom he's gotten to fight at his side. Some of them are pretty powerful, too. Oh, is there anything else I can help you with? How did you get here exactly? I wasn't brought here by Melissan like some of the others. I fled here from Sembia. My home village was burned to the ground by a dragon who claimed to be hunting for me. My friends, my family, they threatened to give me to the dragon if I didn't leave, so I did. And I heard a lot of other Ballspawn were coming here. Now I almost wish I hadn't come. Yeah, it's a very bad idea to group people like that, especially when you're not wanted in a precise historical moment, right? Don't get all in one place, otherwise you're easy target. Do you know how to get inside the castle? There was another child of Baal about here who could teleport about, but I don't know if he could take you with him. Timid fellow anyway, probably not the kind you're looking for. I don't know why you'd want to get into the castle anyway. My advice would be to stay well away from Gromnir. When this army gets inside the walls, it's the first thing they're going after for sure. Yeah, and the second is you. Whatever you wish, soon enough we shall all be dead anyway. I suspect the walls won't hold forever. Indeed. Oh yes, money. Jahira! What is this? Gromnir's guards barracks. Alright then. Oh god, what's going to happen here? Nothing. These are sailors or pirates. Cold mistress. Human cultists. Come, believers, feel my chilling embrace. Embrace death. Come to me, I will free you from your pain. I will free you from this place of suffering. Embrace me and feel the chill salvation I offer. We are already fighting them. You aren't freeing these people, you're killing them. Actually, death is a form of freedom now, isn't it? Not in this universe, because you still keep living forever, endlessly. It's like you never really die. Foul spirit? Who the hell are you? I am my father's daughter, a child of Ball. That is our nature, brother. I embrace it as you shall soon embrace me. Embrace death. Freaking die.
Everyone!
Kill her. Corgan, use your anti-wizard.
I will do my best.
Oh. Your anti-wizard,
I suppose.
they look a bit confused. Oh, she's dead. Okay, guys, regroup. Oh, Nira was going all the way around. Oh, Lord. So that was another ball spawn trying to be a ball spawn, I suppose. Hello, peasant. Please help us. Ground is meant to terrorize us in the street, and I fear the army outside will soon burn Sardash to the ground. Imagine these poor people of this city that were living their lives, and suddenly, oh my god, look at this. Thousands of Balspawn enter the city and ruin everything for them forever. Like,
Loser, loser, loser!
are you a Balspawn? You don't look so scary to me. Yeah, I don't think Jeanne would look scary at all. Hey, dwarf.
Something on your mind?
Outsiders ain't welcome in this town, that much is clear. You're a stranger here, just like us. What say we teach these boys a lesson? No way. We are in their territory. They are right to be angry. We also brought a siege to them. The real enemy is outside the gates, remember? You better stop this childish bickering before I lose my temper. Hey now, stranger, just relax. We know what your Balspawn are like. All we're doing is blowing off a little steam. This half-elf is a Balspawn? Look, brawling in the street is one thing, but none of us is looking to get killed. Come on, lads. You heard the man, let's clear out. Yeah, just disappear from my sight. A girl and Oris Nimble here. Mama says I'm not to talk to strangers. Yeah, she's right. How did I come to this? I'm just a simple farmer. Is it my fault my father was the Lord of Murder? Can I ask you something, man? Just leave me alone. I can't tell you anything. I'm just a simple farmer. All I want is my normal life back. Damn this cursed immortal lineage. Okay, fine.
Very well.
Fine. Ah, by the way, we got this Seldarin amulet from what was her name? Oh, come on, I don't remember. Elysim? It's alright. Oh, look at this inn.
Done.
Lush? It's not an inn, it's a house. I thought it was the inn. Fine then.
At once, your worship.
There's probably nothing in here. Well, but this is an empty house now. Shouldn't the elves come in here and just chill? This house is lovely. Alright, let's get out
As you
then.
ask.
What is this place? It doesn't really have... Maybe this is the inn? Wait, I'm gonna save. I can't save. I'm not in combat. I think I've saved it, yeah. Come on, guys. Whoa!
Consider it done.
Okay, this is just a house. Hello.
Hello, mate. You look
Please help us.
friendly
Gromnir is
face.
meant to terrorize us. Alright. Can I rob
I'll
you,
do it
blind?
for a turnip.
Maybe I can, maybe I cannot. This is a protection scroll. They're not reacting, so... Look at our town, refugees everywhere, Gromnir's men wreaking havoc in the streets. Damn that general. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you. What happened? Ooh, because we were supposed to touch that.
I'll be.
Alright, let's get out. Come on, out, out. Quickly.
Consider it done.
Maybe this one is the inn, but let's get in here. Come on. Hey guys. Whoa. Lazarus Librarus. Okay, this place is all for the names, all in for the names, right?
Best.
So you really have books only. Hey.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I would normally invite you to look at my magical wares, but alas, my shelves are completely bare. I have not even a single parchment left for you to purchase. My spellbook has been stolen. Without it, I cannot fashion the powerful scrolls which normally fill my shop. Please, mighty Jean, I beg of you to help a humble wizard. Yeah, of course, I want to buy your stuff. I want to look at your stuff, so I will help you. Where is this spellbook? I thank you for your aid in solving the theft of my spellbook, mighty Jean. Is there anything I can do to aid your investigation? Yeah. What can you tell me about the crime? At first I suspected Hectan. He's well known about town for his sticky fingers, but after questioning many witnesses, it is clear that Hectan was at the local pub from dusk until dawn, the night of the theft. I still suspect that no good thief Hectan was involved. I can clearly see the guilt in his face, but there is no proof. Without my spellbook, I am virtually powerless to pursue this myself, and as a newcomer to this town, I have no one to turn to for help. You're very, very unlucky. Any other clues? There is but one clue, Jean, though it does little to point a finger at Hectan. A set of muddy footprints leading from my window. Very small footprints, far smaller than those of Hectan, or any man or woman for that matter. I regret that there is little else I can tell you. Hectan can usually be found in the tankard tree if you wish to question him. Okay. As you wish. I urge you Godspeed. Without my spellbook I have no way to restock my inventory with the precious scrolls I normally carry. Okay.
Yes.
It might have been a child stealing. Maybe Squip.
Very well.
That's closed, so... These are all private residences, I suppose. Residences, yes. What about this little place? No. Okay, going to the temple. Sister Fariel. Alright then, Sister Fariel.
Oh, I can do that.
Let's steal it. This place looks marvelous. What is this? I suppose I shouldn't steal from there, right? What is this? A water opal. Oh. The design of this DLC is...
As always, the pleasure is mine.
it looks newer, what am I saying, newer, more recent as far as design is concerned, almost like Nira's quest. Greetings, my brother, and welcome to the House of Walking. I'm Sister Fariel. How may I serve you? Services? Certainly, my brother. There we go. Moving on. Wait!
As you ask. It shall
You're
be.
in here. Okay. Oh. He moves constantly. Yeah.
Consider it done.
He goes back. I wanted him to go back inside because
Things are really getting serious, aren't they? Not that they weren't before, but this... The ball spawn hunting each other, so many dying. This is different. I can tell.
this Bloodsport crisis will change the world forever, one way or another.
It's how it'll change it I'm worried about.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. We've never talked about what you are. Not in depth.
I mean, I've gone on and on and on and on about being a wild mage. You want to talk about being a child of the dead Lord of Murder?
Lord of Murder? Wow. My dad's name was Kevin.
Okay.
Be frank. What does it mean to you to have this tainted blood?
Does it scare you? Are you curious about it? Do you feel it? Don't know, yes, maybe, and yes. Are you curious about it? Maybe. Do you feel it? Yes. Does it scare you? Yes. Don't know. What does it mean to you to have this? Okay, this is perfect. Feel it, feel it, I embrace it. It's my blood, nothing more. Yeah, that's a lot of questions all at once. Don't know, yes, maybe, and yes.
All right, all right. I'm just really curious.
Come on, you must feel something. Tell me about it. I don't know, because the game really never made it openly clear if Jean feels rage, or, you know, I never have like a message to the screen that say, oh, Jean is really enjoying this. That would be epic. I don't feel like it defines me. I feel it like I feel the joy strong drink brings. It does not last. It isn't real. Yeah.
Then it's different from wild magic. Probably a good thing.
Causing up to a dead evil god can't make for healthy romantic relationships with others. Okay.
I guess that answers my question, though. I have others, but I kinda don't want them answered.
We can talk about them when the time comes, if it ever does. Alright. What was I doing, Nira, before you distracted me?
This be paid well for this.
Sean? Sean? Can you please? Thank you.
I await your word.
It was pretty funny.
It shall be.
Okay, this is the inn.
Consider it done.
Can rest. Okay, we have some characters here. Some soldiers. Oh, we have many people with that name. Oh, Hecton is right there. Elves and dwarves. Oh, lots of rats. Some cabinets. Alright then. A drunkard. Alright, let's talk with Vikang.
Hi, friend.
Hiya, brother. I should have expected it would all end like this. Vikang, didn't I run into you in trade meet? Perhaps I spent a brief time there between jumps. I kinda remember the name vaguely, but there are so many names. Between jumps, what are you talking about? The curse of my ball-tainted blood. Whenever I was afraid, I would suddenly be teleported to a completely new part of the world, most disruptive, especially while I was being hunted. Well, you're lucky. By whom hunted? By other ballspawn, of course, Yagashura for one, others. Whenever I tried to build a life, the hunters would show up and poof, I'd jump, or teleport if you rather. It's not a very comfortable thing to live with. So how come you haven't jumped out of Saradash? It's kind of ironic actually. I ran into Melisande during my travels. She helped me, as she tries to help all the ballspawn. She helped me cure myself, so my fear wouldn't make me jump anymore. At first it was a great relief, knowing you can be snatched away without any warning is a little upsetting. Yeah, it is. I hate when the game does that to me, but now, trapped here, I pray every day that my curse will manifest itself again. Yeah, of course. You must resent Melisande for putting you in this situation? Melisande was only trying to help me. She had the best of intentions, though obviously events have not worked out as well as we all hoped. That's so weird. Can you tell me how to find Gromnir? I can't imagine why you would want to meet with Gromnir. He's rather unstable, paranoid even, but he isn't hard to find. He's in the throne room in the castle, or so I hear. That's all I can tell you. All you can tell me. Peltier. I'm not insane, I'm not. Could have fooled me. Nobody believes me. Why would they? After all that's been going on in Saradash, why even think about the fact that there are monsters amongst us, preying on us? But there are. We are the monsters. Slow down. What are you talking about? You're right, I'm babbling, aren't I? It's just that I know that they're searching for me. They know that I know about them. The nights aren't safe for me, and I can't even flee the city. Know about who? The vampires, the courtesans, some of them. Anyway, they started disappearing after the siege began. No one knew where they went, and then they started to reappear, changed. Nobody noticed because of the siege, but it's true. They've moved down into the old prison. Their lair is there, I swear, and they come to this bar at night to feed on their customers. I have no idea how many there are now. So many people die every day here. What's a few more? I was taken down to the prison myself, but I got away, and now they hunt for me. Well, this is a chaotic situation. Of course somebody would take advantage of it. I know I sound crazy. Nobody wants to listen to me, but it's true. I'm a dead man. How do you get down to this prison? Go down? Well, I guess all you have to do is hire one of the courtesans, right? Just wait here in the bar until they come, but why would you want to go down there? Never mind, I don't want to know. I've got my own height to think about, excuse me. Whoa. He really went away. I wanted to ask him more. Okay, then. Pirgam.
I trust all is well.
Pirgam Allison at your service. I hope we have what you need. I hope we have what you need. A stiff drink, perhaps? Dark times call for dark ale, am I right, my lord? You know anything about a woman named Melissan? Melissan? We had never heard her name. Nothing against her as a person, you understand. She's a fine woman, always looking to help out the less fortunate. Everywhere you go, you find bloody do-gooders sticking their noses in where they can't be welcome. But that's the problem, see? She brought this ballspawn to Sardash to try and protect them, and now the whole town is doomed. Good intentions, bad results. Yeah, I don't think I really like her. Like, she dragged them into a town that was already populated, so many innocent died. By the way, never group up. Never. If you're being hunted. Still, life and business go on. For a while, all a man can do is carry on and hope for the best. That's my philosophy. Anything else I can help you with? A way I might get into the castle? Don't know why you'd want to go meet with Gromnir El Khan. Most of us do our best to avoid him and his troops, but I just might be able to help you out in this matter for a fee. Isn't the fact that I'm here to help Sardash enough for you? It goes against my basic nature, but I guess you make a good point. Okay, listen up, and I'll tell you a little story. There's an old abandoned jail in the city where Count Santele could imprison his political enemies. Rumors hold there was a secret passage from the jail into the castle. There was a secret passage. But the jail never got much use, and nobody bothered to look after it. Eventually it became overrun with undead, and the Count secretly asked Sister Furiel at the temple to seal the entrance. Okay, how do you know all this? Sister Furiel and I have a very close relationship, if you get my drift. If you talk to her, she might give you the key to the sealed door of the jail, seeing as how we're all doomed anyway. A little pickle tickle with the sister in the back of the church, eh? You know what they say. None is better. Oh, Corgan. Still, life and business go on. Okay. Not too many friendly faces in town now, are there? Sardash was a nice place not too long ago. Then the ballspawn started showing up, Gromnir took over, and now we're under siege. Can't blame folks if they've taken a dislike to strangers. Absolutely. Anything about Gromnir? Bah, I should spit in disgust every time I hear his name, but he's not worth the effort. Gromnir El Khan's nothing but a bully, a cruel, cowardly little despot. It was bad enough around here with all these refugees showing up these past few months, but at least they didn't bother nobody. Gromnir's a different story. First, his troops ran off Count Santele. Then they started terrorizing the townsfolk. Next thing we know, we're caught between a tyrant we hate and an army outside our walls that wants to kill us all just to get at him. Still, life and business go on. Alright. Are we all trapped here then? Do you think I'd still be here running my business if I knew a way out? Not even the mages can escape this place, or so I've heard. Okay, I'm going to check his services, and I will call it a day, I suppose.